Welcome back to the Underground Hot List on 91.5 WHRT. I'm Mike Harnois, and I'm here in the studio with a truly unique band called Spinning Plates. I'm here live with drummer Tracy Kroll, guitar player Chris Mariner, trumpet player Chris Thompson, and video artist Greg Golda. Alright guys, let's get right down to it. What is Spinning Plates all about?
Basically, it's a completely experimental project. We went in with no rules, nothing pre-recorded.
We're looking for new sounds, things that haven't been expressed before in music, using electronics, computers, but we're musicians at heart.
For me, it's all about just hanging right on the edge every time we play. I think literally, like okay, we're all set up with this is what we're gonna do, watch this.
It's a fusion of modern technology and ancient music making.
We all have our instruments, drums, trumpet, guitar, keyboard sounds. And as we are playing, we're simultaneously recording ourselves and launching that recording during the exact piece of music that you're listening to in real time.
That must be pretty hard to stay all together. How do you guys do it?
We're communicating with each other through our instruments and using the element of electronics, and we've also incorporated the use of the visual and the video.
We are listening to each other, and that in itself adds to a lot of synchronicity in the sense that one of us makes a move and the other two follow. Everyone shuts down and gets quiet at the same time, and then it builds back up. And this is all done without verbal communication and really no communication at all of any kind.
So you guys just get up there and go with the flow, huh?
It's all about spontaneous improvisation, just flying by the seat of our pants the whole time. I think the cool part about what we do is that the audience gets to experience the creativity at the exact moment that the artist creates it.
There's definitely a tightrope walking sort of fascination to this type of music. You know, starting with a clean slate and not necessarily knowing where you're going to end up.
After doing this for 4 years, it still amazes me that we can get into these pieces, move through them, making it appear as though they're structured, rehearsed pieces.
That's some cool stuff, guys, really cool. So, why don't you tell me about the name, Spinning Plates? What's that all about?
It's a throwback to the Ed Sullivan Show, when they had, I don't remember the guy's name, but he came out with three or four sticks, and he had plates on the top that spun around and tried to keep them all up there without them falling and crashing, and that, in a nutshell, is exactly what we're doing.
Now, from what I saw, you guys just added a video element to the show. What's going on there?
I control the visual end of things for the band. I have a bunch of cameras set up to capture them playing that I then effect and mix with a bunch of video clips in my laptop. And it's all done on the fly, so what I'm doing is really this visual equivalent of what the rest of the band is doing musically. There's lighting elements that I'm adding now, and we're trying to make it as if the visual element can be a player in the band as well. So they're actually being influenced by what I'm putting on the screen, which I think is pretty interesting.
So it's never the same show twice.
We don't talk about the beat. We don't talk about the style. There's nothing that's pre-recorded. It is absolutely a clean slate. We don't get a battle plan, a little strategy, nothing like that at all. We just literally jump on out there and just go for the ride, song after song after song.
I think what's unique about what we're doing is that the sum is truly greater than the whole of its parts. I mean, we're really getting together, coming to the table with whatever we have, and at the end of the night, it's something entirely different.
We've got our influences, but we're not trying to sound like anyone, and we're not sounding like anyone else.
People will definitely talk after our shows about what happened.
For better or for worse.
They'll talk about it.
Alright guys, it was great having you on. I'm looking forward to catching you live again in the future. Once again, I'm still Mike Harnois, and this has been the Underground Hot List on 91.5 WHRT.